Welcome back to my channel. On my channel, I love to share cleaning and housekeeping motivation, but I want to share tips with you today, and I hope these tips are helpful and meaningful to you. These are 5 tips for how I stay productive throughout the day. Now, I'm a pretty busy homeschool mom. I have kids a range of ages, all the way from 2nd grade up to a junior in high school. And so we have a variety of activities, different skills and levels that we're working on. But I also need to be thinking about keeping the house running, making the plan for what we're gonna have for dinner, or when I'm gonna go grocery shopping, or when we're gonna get our cleaning tasks done. And so I have made tips to keep my productive time very productive while I'm working on it, and I wanna share those with you today. So tip number 1 would be to write a to-do list. Now, writing a to-do list the night before can even be very helpful. I know for me, I'm not a huge morning person, and so sometimes in the morning I can feel overwhelmed with, the start of the day and everything that's on the horizon. So writing the to-do list the night before can be key to having a really productive day. My next tip is first thing in the morning when you wake up, if you're planning to exercise or have some sort of a routine of getting outdoors and moving, put on your gym clothes first thing. I lay mine out so that first thing in the morning I see there are my shorts or pants for working out and my shirt, and I can put on my shoes and head straight out the door. Now, I was in a very good running routine a while back. Now my routines are much more simple and I focus on working out 3 days a week. So if it's one of those days, I want to be able to get up and put on my gym clothes first thing, not be distracted with lounging around in my pajamas and losing track of the day. Tip number 3 would be to use a timer for tasks. If I want to get something accomplished, it's amazing what I can get accomplished in 10 minutes. Or maybe I know I need to allot 30 minutes to a job. Well, instead of just feeling like it's a big task that's going to take a long time, I set my timer and I get the thing done. Another tip that I totally learned from my husband is take breaks and use a timer for your breaks. Now, it's important for being efficient that we don't just feel like we have to work, and instead we can stop, take a breather. Maybe, you want to take time to read a chapter of a book that you're working on, or just be able to step outside in nature and get a breath of fresh air before getting back to the grind. But set timers for both your work times and your break times. Tip number 4, schedule your social media time. I know so many of us are involved in multiple platforms on social media. So if you want to get on Instagram or on Facebook or spend some time watching a YouTube video, set your timer and allot the time toward that you have to spend on it. Don't let it get away from you going from one app to the next and scrolling. I know that we can all get lost in that if we're not mindful about it. So give yourself time to interact with friends on social media, but put it to a limit. Give it its place in your day so that it doesn't take over and cost you your productivity in other areas. Tip number 5 is avoid distractions by not allowing others to make demands on your time. I know sometimes when we have requests to help with things, I want to be able to help with everything. I can do a lot of things, but I have to remember a priority, especially during the school year, is to make sure that my kids' studies are getting done, that we're staying on a routine with our housework and our meal prep, all of those things that help our life run more efficiently. So if saying yes to an activity outside of my priorities is going to cost me productivity in my priorities, then sometimes I just have to say no. You can't say yes to every single opportunity that comes your way. I remind myself, say no to the good things so I can say yes to the best things. Now, that can be really hard when we feel like there are so many good things out there. So I hope these productivity tips are helpful for you. Sometimes hearing ways that other people keep themselves productive and get things accomplished in their life can be inspiring to us. Now, nobody has it down perfectly, right? We all have friends that we wish we could be as organized or as productive as, but don't spend time looking at what others are doing. Make a list of what your goals and your tasks are in your daily life and set your productivity tips from there. I hope these ideas are helpful and inspiring to you. Thanks so much for watching this one, and if you like it or it was helpful to you, please give it a thumbs up. I'd love to hear some tips that keep you productive in your daily life, or if you have any questions, ask down below, and I know I or one of the other commenters would be happy to interact with you in the comment section. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.